Hey guys, indie author Martin Parise here, and I'm going to ask you if you're an independent author or if you're a reader who likes supporting independent authors. Please don't scroll past this video. I'm coming to you from my hotel room on an early morning in Kansas City. I'm here for my day job, and hey, look, it's Kansas City. So such as it is, and I. I wanted to talk about Kindle Unlimited, and I've talked about Kindle Unlimited before, and we're going to do it again. And if you're an indie author, I'm begging you, ditch Kindle Unlimited, okay? Unsubscribe your books from KDP Select. Now, I've done videos about this before. I have talked about how I've tried multiple ways. I've put my books on Kindle Unlimited for a year. I took them off for a year. I put them back on for a year. And I've tracked the results. And the simple fact of the matter is, I make, look at that glare on my glasses. I make more money not being on Kindle Unlimited than I do being on Kindle Unlimited. Now, before we get our high and mighty indie author underwear in a bunch, and start talking about how, well, I don't do it for the money. None of us do it for the money, because if we did, I wouldn't have a day job. Though the money would be nice. It's nice to see that actually turn into something real, right? Because that's our dream, right? Do this for a living all the time. But so the money plays an impact. Plays a part. It has an impact. My best Kindle Unlimited month ever was 10,000 pages. And that looks like a big number. It's got a whole bunch of zeros. It's 10,000 pages. It was like almost 11. It was like 10,800 something pages. That, I mean, like I said, that's a big number. It looks good on the computer screen. It gets the dopamine hit going. You're feeling good. You're happy. And then you realize that paid me $50. Less than a penny per 2 pages. $50. And that's brutal. It really didn't accomplish much. And when I take a minute and look at it, I do far better not having my books enrolled in KDP Select, not having them on Kindle Unlimited, and instead publishing all my ebooks through Drafted Digital so that they distribute to Barnes & Noble, Kobo. Kobo's a big one for me. I get a lot of Kobo readers in Canada, some in Australia and smattering in other places. The other day at GalaxyCon, I had the first person I'd ever met in the United States who had switched from Kindle to the Kobo reader. That was cool. But from a monetary standpoint, I make more from Drafted Digital, distributing to all those other places, than I do by having my books exclusive with Kindle. And then, in case you as a reader aren't aware of it, I'm going to make you aware of it. When independent and small press authors make their book available on Kindle Unlimited, we sign a contract that says our book will not be on any other e-reader. The reason why this is a problem, and the reason why it's a big problem, is because Amazon does not hold the major publishers to the same requirement. So the playing field's not level. Major publishers can still publish their book everywhere in ebook form. As an independent author, I'm not even allowed to sell my ebook on my own website. On my own website, if I'm signed up for KDP Select and Kindle Unlimited. So anyway, I'm urging you, I'm not in a position where I can show the numbers. I'll do another video at some point. They're not huge, they're not impressive, but it is a fact. And for those of us who go, well, I reach a lot of readers with Kindle Unlimited that maybe I wouldn't reach before because they can't afford to spend a lot of money on books. That's why they have a Kindle Unlimited subscription. You still reach more readers going through Drafted Digital. You're just centering them in different places. You will reach more readers that way, I promise, because Drafted Digital also publishes out to libraries and stuff like that. I get a lot of royalty business from libraries, so and those don't cost their customers anything. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. You guys have a good one. Take care.